Greetings, fellow beings. Ho, ho. It is a terrific Tuesday. Tremendous Tuesday. Well, it's Tuesday. It's October 10th of 2023. We're almost to Halloween, 21 days away. Well, I guess 20 days away if you're counting. But I'm looking forward to it. I love me some Halloween. All Hallows Eve. I know a lot of you do too. I still appreciate the Christmas season more, but hey, you know, presents. We got a lot going on today, folks. It's a bonus time Tuesday, so we're gonna do another 30 minutes after we officially end the 6 minutes, and that should be a lot of fun. Hey, I need some feedback. Are you guys liking the Twitter previews of the videos and the advertisement I'm doing with that? It seems that Valiant Renegade and I arrived at the ID at the same time. Kind of strange, but great minds think alike. He's a pretty smart guy. So yeah, and let me tell you, leaning into this stuff is the way to go. So check me out on Twitter. Sometimes I'll have videos up there that won't be on anywhere else. Same thing with Rumble. And Odysee is going to get some fair play as well. So follow me everywhere so you don't miss anything. And with that, let's say hi to each and every one of you. There's a lot of you out there today. I appreciate that. We've got Griffin with the daily history note from October 10th of 1780. A great hurricane struck much of the Caribbean, starting with Barbados. Lost 30,000 people. My goodness. Now we do have modern early warning systems. That's correct, and that's a good thing. Vulcan lives matter. That's right, they do, and I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Vulcan lives. Vulcan lives. I'm just kidding. SFX 314 Saber Tooth Raptors in the house. We got Captain Phantom Nerd here. He's awesome. We got our good friend Josiah Robinson. Morgan King is joining us. Joseph Dredd, of course, and the amazing Penny. We've got Stian Monstad in the house. There's Vince Womack, who happens to be not only here, but also on Odysee and probably also on Rumble. Rumble's really quiet, guys. Hopefully you're following me on Rumble. If not, please do. Let's see. What else do we have? We've got Snortopoopas Q Burr, our favorite bear. I have a bear story for you. We've got Randall Orser in the house checking in from Canada. We've got D. Bud Martin and Black Saber. There's another Canadian right there. Lord Thoth. We've got, oh, hey, look at that. It's DS Ford. I hope you're doing well. Dad Man Walking 55. He's a lot of fun. Random stuff on his channel. You'll appreciate it. He also covers some sports ball. Check him out. We've got Rod Thunderheart, and we have 60 of you in the audience. Thanks for being here. Started a little early today. That will be our regular. Renee's Ramblings is in the house. Check out Renee. We've got the Common Nerd. What's up, Jesse? Good to see you, buddy. And 11 Alpha is here. We've got Tender Warrior 68 and Thomas, who was a very cool puppet. What else do we have going on? We have a lot of beings here. I appreciate all of you in ways you couldn't possibly understand. Well, most of you probably would. Let's see who else is in the house as I scroll about. I think I see Nearsighted Cyclops joining us. We've got Gwagnar. We've got Spaceship Vampire and Channel Surf. If this is your first time checking out the 6 Minute Daily, this is the sound check and shout out portion of the show. We get to the official 6 minutes in just a minute. The Batcap, Jonah Hex, Barney Fife and his one bullet. We've got Shadow Chaser, O.C. Dobbins, and the lovely Mariella Newworth. Hola, ¿cómo está? Oui. Teleato is here. What's going on? We have so many more folks popping in the door. If I miss you, it's not on purpose. It's because I'm scrolling fast. We've got my good friend Tom from Midnight's Edge After Dark. Hope you're doing well, Tom. Space Dave 2000. What's going on? Forbidden Ruin is in the house. We've got Joey. What's up, Joey? Good to see you. The animatronic. Just kidding. The animation critic, Taylor Rivers, is in the house. We got Frank here. Frank's here. That's right. A tipping barn is joining us, I think. Oh, Incredible. The Rainbow Knight. Look at all these amazing beings. Lester San Jose of the Skeptic Tank is in the house, looking dapper as ever. Cadence is here. Thank you. I had to go to the page. Sometimes they don't love me so much over at the tube. We've got Dapper Bard Games. Great to see you, my friend. Aaron Ratliff is here, and a few other folks rolling in the door before we have to go. Like Set Light Gaming is in the house. We've got oh my goodness, who else is rolling in this door? I think I saw Jared Markham here, and I know I did. There's Jared Markham. And wow, we got Eddie Rodriguez checking in. What's going on? Oh, and Mr. H later on the H-Cast. You got to check us out. It's a great show. Pat S is here. And we have to go count down to 6 minutes. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Remember when you could say that at Disney? Remember. Carlos Alfredo Lopez. We've got John Sapola. M. Tax Shark. How's it going, my friend? Great to see you here. Finite Essay. The real Sean Crummell. Cosmic Squirrel checking in from the cosmos. And Maestro Chi. All right, everybody. 6 minutes starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it in 16 stories and all, plus bonus time after we run the official member credits. Let's get started with our first story. We have a lot happening. Well, not very much if you're an actor, because SAG-AFTRA seems to be stuck in negotiations. They tried them yesterday, and then they're going to take a break because it was really taxing. So now we're on to Wednesday for the next negotiation session. I don't know when this is going to end. I imagine we won't see anything new in production until the beginning of the year. Everybody has to kick up and get started all over again and set up set schedules and all this other stuff. So it could be the first of the year as predicted by me here on this channel. Let's see, what do we got? We got WGA finally voting to ratify this new contract. Good for them. This was one of Hollywood's longest strikes. Okay. It doesn't matter. What did they get? Well, they didn't get quite what they wanted, but it's been advertised as such in the trades. And we're just going to be renegotiating all of this again in 3 years, and we'll see how ridiculous it is at that point. John Cena is merely a tourist. That's right. He's, as I announced yesterday, in the WWE once more. But once the strike ends, see ya. Yeah, you can't really blame the guy. He's just looking for a paycheck. Look, this is what pays the bills for John Cena from the very beginning. And pretty soon it'll be acting again when he goes back to playing Peacemaker. Although I really do think that show is worn thin. Not sure if they get but one more season out of it. I could be wrong. We've got Loki Season 2 premiere reaching 10.9 million views in 3 days. Views. What does that mean? Views. Well, we don't know. And this is one of the problems that we're going to find the WGA and the Screen Actors Guild are going to continue to run into. They don't really know what the metrics are. And if you rely on the bologna sausage parrot analytics, you're going to get garbage-tasticness because that doesn't mean anything. They're counting a like on Facebook as, you know, a demand metric. Freaking morons. Anyway, Disney continues to play silly shenanigans with this. We'll get the real numbers from Samba TV in about 2 weeks, and then we'll get some Nielsen numbers in 3 weeks, and we'll know what's really, really, really the thing. Dwayne Johnson addresses the fund that he started with the OFAT Winfrey lady. And yeah, the Maui wildfire backlash was real because, again, this was not designed to help the people in Lahaina. It was designed to enrich the globalists once more. Ooh, politically weird. Michael Mann confirms that Heat 2 is on the way, and he's looking to get Adam Driver involved with that project. Well, hopefully he hasn't talked to him, because that would not be a great thing, because they're still striking. We've got ABC News, so that would be Disney, folks, settling with a Good Morning America producer after the intimacy lawsuit that was improper intimacy lawsuit or attempted intimacy lawsuit brought by a staffer there. This is not great. This is really not great. We've got stock market not doing great. I wonder why. Global issues everywhere. Bond market eases, but not for long because, well, even though they're lying to you here, because two Federal Reserve officials say that they may not touch rates this time around. The ultimate goal is to get these numbers back up to the Jimmy Carter era garbage-tasticness as far as interest goes, where you can't buy anything because you can't afford to borrow the money. Just look up stagflation, kids, and look up just how awful everything was under Carter. It took lots of years, 6 years to recover from Carter. And, we were better for it in the end, but man, the 80s were a weird time, kids. Chinese developer Country Garden says it can't meet debt payment deadlines. That's right. Following on the heels of Evergrande, you have Country Garden. So you're going to start to see the collapse of a massive economy because it was all built on, the lies of real estate. And the tofu drag over there is real. These buildings could fall over at any time anyway, so I'm not sure anybody would want to live in them. There are entire cities there that are empty, folks. I'm not kidding. Workers at Mack Truck have decided to reject their contract offer, and so they are out on strike as well. Most of these people don't realize they're marching to their own demise because with the future of electric vehicles, they kind of helped elect people that were going to screw them over. I don't think anybody realizes that, but that's kind of what has happened all along. Stop putting your faith in these unions if you don't have the wherewithal to understand what the politics are and who the politicians are that these unions actually support. Eligible electric and plug-in vehicle buyers were going to get tax credits immediately. Why? Because they want you to buy electric cars. Why? Because then you can further be controlled. So go out and buy your electric car. Tesla's making them rather cheap these days. So if that's your jam, go for it. Just understand you are further limiting yourself as far as mobility forever. Of course, we have fun stories like it looks like up to 4 dozen cows actually invaded a Wisconsin neighborhood. That's no bueno. And to make sure that I get to it, I'm skipping over the Powerball story to say that 3 bears were captured after sneaking into a tatami factory in Japan. That's right, tatami mat factory. They make the mats there. And those bears snuck in and they were captured like a day later. It's pretty funny. So they were just hanging out in there. I wonder what the workers thought of that. Anyway, that's the time, and that's the stories, except for the Powerball, which we'll get to in bonus time, I guess. Thanks to the 100 of you available over on the Tube, and thanks for you over on Rumble and Odysee. I see Bush Pan Down over on Rumble. I see Vince Womack, Ken Jack, Ben, and others. Thanks for being here, folks. We're going to move on to the credits and get ready for bonus time.
Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.
All right, folks. Hopefully I've worked out the bugs and we'll get the new members credits processed. I don't know. Render time seems to be ridiculous anytime I go to do it, and that kind of limits me on doing video production, but we will try to get this done. There are more of you, although I'm starting to see some of the gifted memberships expiring, so that's a thing. We've got just amazing members that have been supporting this channel, and people that are giving amazing gifts that are supporting this channel, like Space Dave 2000 coming through with 5 gifted Culture Casino memberships. We also have the incredible Mexican Iron Man out there in the world. If you don't know this guy, you should. He's amazing. He loves me long time. He does, truly. He sent me a $10 super chat. My brother's out there in California enjoying the warm California sun. I wish I could highlight it, but we've got silly weirdness going on with the chat again. Let's get to bonus time. Welcome to bonus time, everybody. Normally, if this is your first time here, normally if you were watching the show, you would know that that's usually where the show ends, and I say see ya, except that we do that later. So we'll be doing that in a little bit. I just wanted to say, let's do some bonus time. I want to get back to the Powerball story. I thought that was kind of fun. And saying hi to some folks that I didn't get to say hi to during the intro. So, what do we call it? The shout outs and sound check. The Powerball story is interesting because somebody's going to win it. The question is going to be, what are they going to do with it? And oftentimes people end up in the poorhouse after they win a lottery. I don't know how you would do that with the potential at 1.7 billion. I tell you what I wouldn't do. Wouldn't listen to anybody about how to spend the money. I would look at a financial planner that understands your best interests, and I would consult them. Don't ever take financial advice from anybody on the internet. unless they are a qualified professional and understand your specific situation. And that doesn't happen very often. Let's take a look at this Powerball story, and then we'll jump on saying hi to some folks that showed up a little bit after I got going. Looks like we are at $1.73 billion after another winnerless drawing. Hey, it could happen to anybody. That's $1 at a time or a few dollars at a time that's going into this pot. And understand that the cash value for this, if you were to take the cash only, is $756.6 million. And while that is wonderful, the question is, how much of that do you lose in taxes? Well, quite a bit. A lot of people will tell you, and I'm not telling you this, but a lot of people will tell you to take the cash value and pay the taxes and then invest this. I don't know. You would have to reach out to somebody like Mexican Iron Man or Valiant Renegade or somebody that is working in a field that is associated with this. But the problem with taking it in the annuity payment style over 20 years is that A, you could be dead. B, the value of the dollar is always shifting, whereas supposedly investments can keep you in front of things, according to experts. Looks like there were a couple of $1 million prize and $2 million prizes, and there were also 101 tickets that won 50,000 or more in the last drawing. But yeah, so that's where we sit with the Powerball. That's right. But I thought the bear story was a lot of fun. The tatami mats and all of that. They just wanted a nap, right? On the tatami mats. Maybe not. Maybe so. All right, let's say hi to all of the folks that showed up a bit late that I didn't say hi to already. I saw Space Dave there. Yeah, how do bears sneak into a tatami mat factory? I don't know, but I think it's kind of cute. They needed a nap. LMAO, a cheap Tesla. Bro, I can buy 10 2005 Toyotas for the price of one Tesla. I'm looking at a $35,000 Tesla compared to a $100,000 Tesla just a few years ago, and I think that's cheaper. But yeah, so I understand Aaron Ralph, but yeah, you can definitely buy used cars that don't have a lot of governmental controls on them from that year for sure. Let's see what else is happening. I guess there was a Kumare. Not sure what that is, but Matt G is here promoting the heck out of stuff. Thank you, my friend. You are the best around. Hope you guys got a chance to check out today's video. Today's video was spectacular. More dismal Disney. I have plenty of those stories, by the way. I wanted to cover the pelts thing from my point of view. I appreciate what was being done yesterday, but yeah, there's a lot more to talk about. Ram Bam 3000's in the house. Great to see you. And we also have the HCast coming up later today. That'll be a lot of fun. I'm going to try to put some time into getting those stories put together. We've got Nostalgia Provocateur. Good to see you. And so many more. Let's see. Let's see what else is happening. It looks like the ingest for the chat is now broken. Not sure why. I don't even know if I'm still on the air, to be fair. I don't understand any of this. I haven't had a chat in a while. Not one that I can see on StreamYard. Space Dave 2000 says your sound and content was excellent today. Well, thank you very much, Space Dave 2000. I can't highlight the chats now. StreamYard is having massive issues. They did change some things fundamentally at YouTube. Clearly that messed with the API that's screwing up StreamYard. That's my guess. Mexican Iron Man, I want to highlight your chat and say I appreciate your support very much. I will read the super chat. I just can't show it on screen. Mexican Iron Man sent a $10 super chat saying, new show, Animal Kingdom Casino. Watch culture live with cute kittens, puppies, and wild animals of the great outdoors. The twist, the show will live stream from Pet Cemetery. What fun. Actually, I'd probably do that. It'd be a lot of fun. You guys forget I like horror movies. Put Bush Pan down. I see the chat test over there. We got TZ Burton over on Odysee sending me cool stuff. I like the fact that on Odysee you can send like animated GIFs and all kinds of things. Let's see. Grumpy Old Ninja Kentaro OA. Hail, friend. I hope you're doing well. I've been missing you. I haven't been able to get here looking at the time. I hope everyone is well. Well, I am well. and I hope you're well. Davinia Duckworth says what everybody's thinking. The tube sucks. That's right. You are on the air, says Dapper Bar Games, but not sure about all the glitches you were facing. I don't know what's happening on this. This has actually happened on 4 shows I've been on in the last 2 days. So this usually bodes not well for creators because it means they're messing around with the tube. So let's get to talking now. For those of you who didn't see the Hey Disney thing, and I thought I'd give some live reaction and thoughts on pelts. The pelts thing is interesting if he actually is able to pull off a proxy maneuver to put some board seats together. He just needs to get as many as he possibly can. He needs to partner with some others that insist on having board seats as well, kind of displacing the hand-picked panel that was put together by obviously Iger. Iger basically handpicked the board that's supposed to govern him. That is not government at all. Grumpy old Ninja Kintaro OA sends a member chat I can't show. This is really frustrating. It says, I just want to express gratitude for you. Gracias. Well, gracias to you, my friend. And I express gratitude for you. You guys are all the best. I do appreciate you in ways you can't possibly understand. It's incredible. Incredible. Yeah. Oh, wait. We had another query here from deep in the chat. Finite SA says, "Is CC the vector of the YT issues?" No, I am not the creator or vector. No, I am not. I am not. There have been a lot of weird stories. Have you guys noticed that? I've been covering a lot of very strange things, like animals gone wild and stuff. It's pretty nuts. James Dodger says, I'm the Unity vector. I don't think that's true. Space Dave says, but seriously, will he have enough votes even if he does get on the board? How can someone handpick board members? That's not how things work. Well, no, it's not how they are supposed to work, Space Dave, but essentially by working very closely with the institutional investors that get an opportunity to help select a slate. That's the way it's described. He can say, well, I can work with this person. I can't. And those can be the people they like. There's a lot of dirty shenanigans going on behind the scenes at Disney. Again, why else would they bring in the forced labor lover from Nike to put him on the board? I mean, seriously. And what a terrible choice. I mean, nobody loves forced labor more than Nike and Disney, and they can't get away from that reputation. It's 100% true. We got a $4 cup of coffee from my friend Darius Munchausen. Thanks for that. I wish I could highlight it, guys. I'm bummed out. This is a terrible thing. Terrible. We also have Penny, who's been a member for 2 months. Thank you, Penny. Penny. Joe Dog's in the house says, what's up? We got Snowdub checking us out. He is enjoying himself in Cali with Paulie and Mexican Iron Man, and I'm very jealous. My whole family's in Cali right now. Not me. Let's see. Let's see. Carlos Alfredo Lopez says Pelt should put a bear on the board. That's right. That should happen. Oh, here's an interesting story I wanted to cover and I thought was interesting. Now, we've talked a lot about shows that kind of like get started and produced but never go anywhere. Well, Disney has actually had a few of them themselves. And very recently, we had that occur with something called the Spiderwick Chronicles. Well, it looks like it found a home. That's right. Over on Roku. Spiderwick Chronicles is interesting. It's got Christian Slater in it and Joy Bryant and a few others, but Roku has picked that up. It's an 8-episode series from Paramount Television Studios and 20th Century Television Studios. That's probably why Disney didn't want any part of it. And it should be on the platform early in 2024, so the beginning of the year. Hulu's got a lot of interesting stuff on there. I wonder if this is any good. My guess is because they really are going after destruction of anything that's interesting. It's probably not. But hey, let's give it a fair shake. Give it an episode or two, see how it looks, or just how much intersectional wackadoodleness is in there. Because I guarantee there's probably some. We got DS Ford sending a member chat saying, wish I could gift memberships, but times are tough. My friend, DS Ford, It's not necessary. I appreciate all that support. You are amazing. All of you are. Times are tough for everybody, and I'm just telling you, any support, which includes just being here on a stream, I appreciate. So do understand that. I say that as Biggles Mets. What's up, Biggles? Sends me 5 Culture Casino memberships, granting love to Joe Dog, to Saltzilla, to Arandar McGillicuddy. That's cool. And looks like Nikki. Hey, Nikki. And Cam's Crash Courses gets a membership as well. Biggles, you're a big dude. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. We need to hook up, have lunch sometime. I'll buy sushi or something. Tipping Barn says Spiderwick. There you go. Spiderwick. And Penny says, love those Spiderwick books. Just, I tell you what, Penny, watch the first couple episodes of the show and report back. Let me know when that airs. I don't think it'll be, I don't know, this is the problem. They don't stick to the source material and it stinks. And then they do something on Netflix like One Piece and they stick to the source material and it's tremendous. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you? Rick in the chat says, isn't Cali a crap hole these days? Yes. Kind of. Yeah, it sucks because, I mean, I used to love being in California. Surf and snorkel and scuba dive and sailboard and skimboard and skateboard. Man, Del Mar Skate Ranch back in the day was great. All kinds of fun stuff. Go to ball games. Super bummed out. But that's what's happening in Cali. Anyway, I thought it was interesting. Spiderwick is toasty. We'll see how it does on Roku. I don't want to talk about any of the global unrest right now. That seems to be an automatic we hate you message to the tube. But there will be plenty of that conversation over on the Yelling at Parked Car stream on Rumble for Comics Division. So if you want to get in on that, we will have somebody who's actually currently in the country that was ruthlessly attacked in an unprovoked moment. I side with nobody in that. I think any kind of loss of human life at scale is a tragedy, and very frustrated with the way it's being covered on both sides, the way it's being handled on both sides. I'm like, a lot of this could be prevented. It's the act of the conflict that makes the powers that be happy and makes them money. And there's that. So say what you will, think what you will of my statements there, but they're absolutely the truth. Steve Garvey, former baseball player, and a very nice man. I know personally. Not that I'm friends with him or anything, but I've been in his presence and met him and talked to him many times, especially when I was younger. He seems to be running for office. I bet you a lot of you didn't know that. In fact, it's relatively breaking news, I would imagine. Coming this morning, you'll see that at 6:30, they started to cover this. Steve Garvey announced his bid for California U.S. Senate seat. He is seeking to take the seat of the former person that didn't have their faculties together that allowed their staffers to communicate and vote for them, Senator Dianne Feinstein. He is running on the right side of the equation. He says, I never played for Democrats or Republicans or independents. He said, I played for all of you. That says an awful lot. So we'll have to see how Steve does. And if anybody's going to displace and shift that seat, it would be somebody like Steve Garvey, who is a sports ball player. We got Horny Alf in the chat. Great to see you, Horny Alf. You are awesome. Legal Mindset did a live stream. I bet he did. I love what he does. Yeah, I'm not gonna cover those things on my channel. I'm gonna stick with entertainment from the business perspective. And if you want to follow that stuff, just check us out over on Comics Division's channel on Rumble on Wednesday. I think you'll get a lot of insight that you wouldn't otherwise find, which is impressive. And Bushpan Down says, they're talking about Garvey there, and also about the managerial revolution succeeded in gatekeeping what kind of people enter white collar professions. It's a good question. let's see. I don't know. I had a lot of white collar gigs. Still do. So, what else is going on? Sonder Hammerschlag's in the house. Nikki's here. She's awesome. Space Dave says, "Can you come to Canada and run for Prime Minister?" I would love to. I don't think I can. Don't you have to be like a born citizen there like you do in the States, or no? Or no? I don't know. Yeah, but I just thought that'd be interesting news to cover with the Steve Garvey thing. I don't think you probably have seen that on anything else. Believe it or not, business operates better in a conservative area. That's not a political statement. It's just true. Let's see what else is happening. I'm trying to get caught up on stuff. There's a lot of stories that happened after we went live. Holy cow. Let's see. One of my favorite films this year, as you know, and Tom will tease me about, is that latest Tom Cruise film. Now, I'm not a huge fan of his, behind the scenes weirdness, but I am a huge fan of his movies. I think he's one of the last movie stars. We can always get into that discussion, but it looks like Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1 is getting a digital release on Prime. So there's your first shot at it. As far as I know, that isn't something that would have had to have been pre-purchased. So very cool stuff. So if you purchase an independently reviewed product, yada, 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 they're just warning you that they might get a kickback. So the 7th installment of Mission Impossible had a moderate box office hit. Well, it kind of suffered and it wasn't profitable. I'll admit that, despite my love for the franchise. But you can stream it as a digital purchase in 4K for $19.99 on October 10th. So there you go. And yeah. So hopefully, if that's something you're interested in seeing, you get a chance to see it digitally. Now, I will focus on the chat. Normally, I'd be highlighting the chat, but I can't do that now. Oh, look, one snuck through right here. Griffin says, "Philip Gaming, good morning to you." And yes, the stupid obsession with electric cars is if they think electricity will magically appear. It has to be generated, and they are going to try to eliminate all of the ways and manners in which you generate electricity. It's a true story. Animation critic says, "Wouldn't be interesting if Peltz managed to get John. Oh, would be interesting if Laster and Chapek back because of Trian Management Group. I think it'd be amazing. Look, if you could pull Lassiter back in, how about just acquire Skydance? That ain't gonna happen. That's Ellison's kid. Ellison's kid took a little bit of money from his dad and went big time with Skydance. I think Skydance is the next up and comer. If anything, if anybody was going to officially go at Disney, it would be Ellison and Ellison's kid, and maybe with some help from Peter Thiel. And I wouldn't be surprised if Musk got involved in entertainment. To be fair, if you guys really want to control culture, you have to do it from the pop culture side of the equation. So there's a statement you've probably heard that politics is downstream from culture, or something similar. I always mix up the quote or misstate it, but it's 100% right, which just means that culture informs politics, and that kind of is the dog that wags. It's kind of the dog that wags the tail. It's not the tail wagging the dog, which is what's being forced upon you right now. Let's see what else is happening. Space Dave says, "You don't need to be born here, just a Canadian citizen. We have loosey-goosey requirements." Okay, well, let me know how to become a Canadian citizen. I'll look into it. John Cipolla says, "You need a beard like Gandalf from Lord of the Rings." I'm working on it. You don't think this is glorious? I have to shave my neck. It's getting itchy. I don't grow hair on my neck. Anybody who calls me a neck beard is a liar. So there you go. I don't let that stuff grow. Bush Pan Down says there's a lot of weirdness coming in from places over on the Rumble side. I agree. Thanks for chatting over on that place. I get a chance to see this. Lord Shack says, "Nice shirt, CC." I love Aloha shirts. I've got a ton of them. This is one of my favorite because it's a combination Aloha shirt golf shirt, which means I can wear it out and play golf in it. Let's see. We've got Uncle Remus here saying, check out the article on Variety. Aquaman 2 on set revealed chaos. Well, let's look at it. Let's go. Let's go. On set, broken myth. Oh no. Oh, this is good. This is a goodness. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ooh, this will be fun. Let's take a look. Boom. Boom shakalaka. All right. So you got, well, I think the title says it all here. Aquaman 2 flooded with drama. Jason Momoa allegedly on set, drunk. Amber Heard scenes cut. Elon Musk's letter to Warner Brothers and more. This is by Tatiana Siegel. Well, thank you. These waters are getting choppy, she says. On the same day in mid-September that Warner Brothers dropped the trailer for its $215 million, and if you believe that, I have a bridge to sell you, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, embarrassing documents from Johnny Depp Amber Heard defamation trial surfaced on Reddit, creating a new headache for the studio behind the film. Depp fans paid the court fees for the release of documents from Heard's therapist, Dr. Don Hughes. The raw notes scribbled on a legal pad were part of last year's high-profile trial in which Depp largely prevailed. Largely. He dominated this. Anyway, it's like, I'm not going there. Anyway. They describe a hostile Aquaman set where an allegedly intoxicated Jason Momoa dressed like Depp and pushed to have Heard booted from the role of the aquatic superhero Mara. Well, I think everybody kind of wanted her gone. Jason said he wanted me fired. Jason drunk, late on set, dressing like Johnny, has all the rings too. Woohoo! This is fun. Thank you for this. I appreciate it. Thank you, Taylor Rivers, the animation critic. I appreciate it. So, anywho, so a rep for Momoa declined to comment, but DC spokesperson pushed back on Heard's characterization, saying Jason Momoa conducted himself in a professional manner at all times on the set of Aquaman. Oh boy. Others echoed his sentiment. Jason works his booty off, likes to have a beer once in a while, like everyone, but doesn't show up drunk to the set. Well, probably not. And he isn't dressing like Johnny. He's always dressed in that bohemian style. He does wear some really strange clothes choices. He really did. So if you've seen the most recent Fast and Furious film, that was a two-parter, by the way. Garbage-tasticness. So Heard declined to comment, but the source close to the actress confirms that the notes. Another source close to the actress says her lawyers fought the release of the therapy notes, which had been subpoenaed by Depp's attorneys during discovery. Momoa wasn't the only Aquaman principal to land in the crosshairs. James Wan treated her like a pariah because of her high-profile legal battle with her ex-husband. He raised his voice at me. I can't even post about Aquaman. Made it like it was my fault. I said, I'm sorry. Nobody could take selfies with me on the set given the blackout. Oh, no. DC continues to comment, saying James is known for treating members of his cast and crew with the utmost respect and for fostering a positive and collaborative environment on set. The Aquaman films were no exception. There you go. This is crazy. I'm crazy. Looks like the chat may be back. Let's see. A mostly peaceful victory. That's right. More like Heard cratered herself in her case. Yeah, she did. Hey, Culture Casino, can you speak French? Parlez-vous français? Very, very little. Very little. I can say oui, oui. But I can actually learn French pretty quickly. I have an in-house teacher. Let's see. Uncle Remus, you're the best around. Divinia Duckworth. I don't know. Is it really? I think it's just pirate fashion. Should I start? I have poofy shirts. Should I start dressing like Johnny Depp? Would you guys like that? Cringe celebs. That's right. Sonder Hammersock says, I'm actually surprised if a Moa can utter 3 syllables. Ooh, that's super mean. Aquaman 2. Fellas, it's too rough to feed you. There you go. J'ai parlé petit peu. Un petit peu. There you go. My chats are not appearing. No, they are right now. I can't believe it started to work again. Thank you for messing up my chat. I probably said something bad. And they were like, he said something bad, so we're not going to let him have chats. That's what they said. Ultimately, the studio never pulled the trigger on firing Heard because her former boyfriend, Elon Musk, had one of his litigators send a scorched earth letter to Warner Brothers threatening to burn the house down if the actress wasn't brought back for a sequel. That says a source familiar with the behind-the-scenes battle. Warner Brothers caved and moved forward with Heard. Musk did not respond to a request for comment. December 20th is the release of Aquaman 2. Flash was $271 million in earnings worldwide. Yikes. Blue Beetle was only $128 million worldwide. Yikes. Woo. The Aquaman sequel held promise, considering the character's first outing earned $1.15 billion. Yeah, I think it was like the biggest movie or one of the biggest movies of the Snyder era. Like Flash and Blue Beetle, Aquaman can't shake its lame duck trappings. That's right. In fact, none of the stars cast by Zack Snyder for 2016's Batman v Superman and Justice League, including Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill, Gal Gadot, Ezra Miller, and Momoa, will reprise their roles in the new DC universe in characters. Did you just see that? These people aren't coming back. That's strange. Meanwhile, let's check the chat. Another strike against Elon. That's right. Hey, Snowdup says, about to stop for gas in Palm Springs, then on to Arizona. Want to meet for lunch? I am firmly ensconced in this chair because I have to do creator duties for some other creators and help out on some stuff. I would love to. We'll have to do lunch soon. Plus, I'd like to hang out with you and yours here soon, but we'll get it done. That's right. Happy Tuesday and boner time. That's right. Commander Ed Straker of Shadow. Gojira Star. Hello, everybody. Quick stop by. Well, thanks for the quick stop by. That's a great story. Thank you for that. Uh-oh. I got the French translation turned on, and I just got here. What's up, Action Cop? Great to see you. Oh, man. Hey, Last Son of K is here. Whoa. Feliato says, so will people stop complaining about Ezra still being around? Is Ezra still around? I don't know. Look, Ezra wasn't the worst part of the Flash movie. It was the bad writing. It was the terrible story. It was the convolutedness of it all. It was the CGI. I mean, it was putting a baby in a microwave. It was all kinds of things that were bad. Warner likes to do some very bad things with babies. And I'm like I said, I liked Ezra when he was younger. He was on a show I used to love called Royal Pains. I think he got Hollywooded too much. So, oh, good. I'll be back that way soon. People kept saying Ezra wasn't out of the DCU after Flash and has been annoying. People keep bringing it up. Yeah, no, I just wanted to highlight those are the names that are certainly and evidently not back according to the trades. So there you are. And there's our buddy Olaf Von S making sure you don't miss the incredible HCast, that'll feature me, Nate, Nick, and Tom, and maybe Andre, maybe a few other special guests we've been popping in from time to time. So keep firmly in tuned in to Nate's channel, Mr. H of the HCast. That's right. Let's see. I saw somebody say something brilliant. Spaceship Vampire. Michael Keaton as a bearded hobo fighting with a stick. Yeah, it was interesting. Wait, Star Wars or the Miller variety? Okay, thanks for being here, Olaf. Thanks for a quick drive-by. Any word on the Roadhouse remake? I hope it doesn't happen. Actually, the idea of them doing what they would do with Roadhouse is absolutely heartbreaking. There is no reason to remake that film. You can't possibly rise to the occasion on it. I don't think there's been anything that's been out there for a while. I mean, the last news I saw was a while ago, I think in May. You have, Jake Gyllenhaal and Conor McGregor rumored to be part of it. I don't know how you replace this film. I don't know why you would want to. But I think it's supposed to be coming out at some point. I don't know. I have no words. If it does come out, it'll be a surprise to me because I really do not desire this film. Is it true that YouTube ad revenue has finally improved? Rooster Teeth seems to think otherwise and are pulling their content. I can't speak to that because ads have never really made me much revenue. If anybody realized just how little ad revenue was for a channel my size, I tell you what, I have videos that are still being knocked down because they're quote unquote not brand friendly, but that's not true. I'm covering exactly the same issues that have plenty of monetization and ads on it. I do check that stuff out. I'm not sure I could push back against the narrative either way. So I'll have to ask Tom and others. So, hey, Luis Messina, good to see you. Thanks for being here and thanks for saying hi. Double back again says no. Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, let me go. Anyway. I saw the trailer for the new RoboCop game, and it looks like it could be good. I can't wait to check that out. What? Rooster Teeth pulled their content for getting hit by the YT kids since they have so much animated content? Oh. This is true. I do get a portion of the premium members' stuff when they view my stuff. So watch my stuff. That helps. Anyway, I didn't get feedback because of what was going on with the chat. I just want to ask real quick. You guys, have you seen the previews on Twitter? For those of you who still check out the Bird or X or whatever it's called, have you seen those preview videos? Nope. Yep. Been doing them in the last couple days, including today. Fun fact. Wait, I was trying to read Mexican Iron Man. There it is. Fun fact. You can slave yourself on YouTube and make less money on YouTube than a Mexican selling oranges on the side of the road of Hilton Head Island. This is also true. Yeah. Yeah. CC, see the XDM. Okay, I'm looking at the XDM. Ah, my goodness. Okay, so according to Tom, the Roadhouse film was shot last August, so I guess it's done. And pickups were done in March. So this thing may be coming whether we want it or not. Thank you, Tom. You are the best around. Nothing's ever gonna bring you down. You're the best. Twitter is poison. So Vulcan Live says, yes, digging them so far, culture. Thank you. I just want to make sure I'm not wasting my time. Ooh, Roadhouse. Wait, this is where sarcasm and actually veiled truth. Yes, both. Davinia Duckworth, there is a Roadhouse 4K disc. Awesome. Mikey, you stop it. You stop it right now. I can't do Mike. Mike has a unique delivery and voice. I can do his no. Yeah, make the remakes stop. I'm with you, Joseph Dredd. Susie Tried says, can't spell either. Neither can I. DJ the Lionheart. Sup? Never trust big budget and a never trust big budget. I can't do it. Never trust a big budget and a smile. That's studio poison. Oh, that needs to be a parody. Rambam 3000 says, the tube, huh? Yep, that's what I'm calling it. The tube. If you could remake one 80s TV show with good writing, of course, what would it be? Whoo. Gosh, what did I watch like prolifically? You know, I am tempted to say Knight Rider, but that's not right. I think I loved A-Team to pieces. Let me think on that. I'm not sure. There's a lot of good ones that are potential. A lot of great 80s shows. You know what? For Mexican Iron Man's benefit, I'm going to say Alf. How's that? Pinochet's I can highlight things. Pinochet's helicopter tour says One Piece lead actor seems like he is having fun. Yes, he does. I'm 2 episodes in. I'm loving it so far. I don't have a lot of time for this stuff, and I'm sad because I'd like more. I would like more time to watch stuff. Just don't got it. Rampam 3000. I wish Mike was available. Mike's been avoiding us. If you notice, Mike's taken a month away from us. He doesn't love us anymore. You don't bring me flowers anymore. Hey, Bucky Cat, how's it going? Heathen. Jonah Hex. I've been called a heathen. Leave Knight Rider alone. Okay. Well, you can't. How do you replace the Hoff? I don't think you can. And that's why I said. The 1984 Apple would actually make for a terrific real movie. I think so. Oh, Fall Guy was great, but how do you replace Lee Majors? I can jump on a building. I can roll a brand new car. Because I'm the unknown stuntman that made Eastwood such a star. I haven't heard that in a while, so it's probably not anywhere close to the tune. Automan says O.C. Dobbins. You don't sing me love songs. The Greatest American Hero is one of the best television shows ever made. I have it over here. I has it. And it's great. So if you haven't seen that, you should see Greatest American Hero. God, I got that stuck in my head now. I love you guys. All right, I got to wrap it up because I got to go to work and do work for other people and the people I enjoy. I hope you check us out on the HCast. HCast is huge. Tom's going to be a beast on there today, and I'm going to sit back and make bad puns because I do that. And I'm going to be the straight guy today. Bush Band Down says I should be a pirate for Halloween. Maybe. TZ Burton selling snake oil over on Odysee. And my chat here is amazing. Ryan Roger Athay has been monetized. For those of you who follow him, go give him a congratulations. He deserves it. Check out the great and powerful Snow Dub if he ever returns to his domicile and produces material again. Pinochet's Helicopter Tour is trying to make me not end the stream. Says, for $5, proper super chat, I checked out One Piece. It's been a while since I have seen an actor sincerely looking like they're having a blast doing their job. That is a proper super chat. And I thank you, my friend. Pinochet, it's great to see you, bro. And yeah, I think it's all true. Oh, if I were going to remake a movie, somebody asked me this the other day. And it's hard for me to say this because I really appreciate Kat as an actor, but Condor Man. You could remake Condor Man and you could make it a series. And it would replace James Bond just fine. Kind of. Maybe. Not really. Anyway, I'm out of here. Be sure to take care. Whoa, I can't do that yet. Credits. We're going to do the credits because I already did that. Thanks again, Peter. What if I told you Miami Vice was already in the process of pre-production? As far as I know. Yeah, the latest Magnum PI got rebooted, and it's canceled. Having a hard time playing traps right now. All right, what do we got going on? HCast coming up in a little while. It's Tuesday, so you're going to have Midnight's Edge After Dark. You got to check that out later over on Tom's channel. I don't know if Nick's having a chill stream. I know that Echo Base is back and broader than ever. And I know that the sun is shining, the birds are singing, and I'm just grateful to be here. I hope everybody has an incredible day, and I see you later. See ya!